everyone, this is the Zig Zag Wanderer here, and it's a pretty dirty street we're on today. Just zigging and zagging, and this hole, what do you guys think about this hole? I mean, what would happen if you mysteriously fell into it and you didn't show up at work in the next hour? You know, really? Anyway, so this hole is very distracting for me to continue my zigzags. I mean, I could technically just fall into it, you know, and it's dangerous. But not only is it dangerous, it also appears that this hole has been used for storage, you know, kind of like a portable fridge, except that it's on the street, you know. I mean, what do you think about a portable fridge that's on the street? Let me show you, my good man. Take a look at this. It's a portable fridge on the street. Like, would you care to leave anything in there and come back later and eat it? Like, what do you think about that?
Not very nice.
Would you want to leave maybe a cigar in there, right. Come back later on? Are those Cuban cigars?
No.
So what are they?
Dominicans.
So you have a Dominican in your hand. Is it an illegal?
What's that?
Is it illegal?
Dominican? No, Cuban.
Oh, I see. So you've got a legal Dominican.
Yeah.
But you know,
I'm on camera.
if you had an illegal Cuban, you could hide the illegal Cuban in here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's something to think about if you ever come back here and want to, you know, store something. So, all right. Well, thank you very much for your time. So, hey, maybe a hole in the ground is not as bad as you think it is, you know? Would you like to store your items in here? It's my little fridge. Do you want to store some of your items in here? No, you don't want to? Are you sure? How heavy is this thing? Can I push this?
It's too heavy.
No, come on, I could push it. You know, where are you going?
3 blocks away from here.
All right. So how do you turn this thing? Oh, wait, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, it's a tough job. All right, well, you know, you have a good weekend.
Something.
My muscles probably need some adjustments. You know, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about a portable... Oh, never mind. But anyway, as you can see, a hole in the ground can be used for lots of things, including storing illegal objects of all sorts. What we have here is nuclear waste. Nuclear waste, it's just sitting on the roadside. You know, it's waste, it's on the roadside, and nobody cares. And that's all I have to say about this thing on the roadside. That is, of course, if you're interested in knowing what this was. I've explained it to you. So onward we continue, zigzag, and have I just entered some kind of hazardous area? I mean, what are these things here? Broken glass on the floor, strange rubber things. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna stumble across some broken glass and just fall to my fate? Is that my fate? Broken glass? Leaky ceilings? I gotta tell you, walking in the city can be very, very dangerous, you know? Especially when you come across all these hazardous things. It can be quite dangerous. Do you guys feel safe on the streets of the city, despite the hazards around you? Those are fine? Do you guys feel safe on the streets, despite the hazards around you, like the broken glass you just walked on? See? Things are not quite what they seem. Well, I guess no one really could care less about the broken glass. No, I'm kidding. Alright, I, the Zig Zag Wanderer, have just got 2 things to say. Hey, what are you eating? I mean, what do you think about the broken glass in the streets? No, you don't like it? Not interested? Alright, well, have a good lunch. You know, the thing with being in a black car is you can never really see who's inside of that. I'm sorry, folks. You know, I thought this was going to be an extremely exciting zigzag wanderings where I was going to show you all these things that are going to cause me death. But unfortunately, I'm not dead, so it proved me wrong. What do you think about my portable hole for storage? You want to keep your jacket in this one? See, they just don't, they're not interested in storage. So as I was saying, despite this large, loud trucking noise, is that the Zigzag Wanderer was really going to show you all the hazards in the streets and tell you what a dangerous place it is. But the thing is that it's not really dangerous because nothing has happened to the Zigzag Wanderer. In fact, I'm kind of stuck here with a bunch of junk in the street and a lack of interest in my portable hole, in my storage box. No one is interested in this. Hey, you want to put your newspaper in my portable storage box?
No, thank
It's
you.
a storage box in the streets. What do you think about a storage box in the streets? Put your lunch in there. Come on, might be fun. No one is interested in a storage box. Would you be interested in a storage box in the street? Like, would you store things in this little thing? Italiana? Will you put... I hope he didn't curse me in Italian. That would be really, like, sick. But, you know. Well, you know, good thing this show's not broadcasted in Italy, so, you know, we'll never hear what he just said in Italian. And maybe he just said he doesn't understand what I was telling him. You know, it happens. Alright, so I'm just going to stand around here, I guess, staring at my portable hole. I can actually do this for the entire episode. I can just stand here. You know, what do you think about the portable hole? Any interest in my portable hole? Leave things in there? Take it out? No? No interest? No interest. See that? You know, I often wondered what would happen if I just stand like this for the entire zigzag and just air the whole thing on the show. Just stand like this forever and until the show finishes. Would that be interesting? Would it be boring? Or would it be something that I need to find out? I should try that someday. Just stand around. Hey, you guys want to put your lunch in this little hole? What do you think about a hole used for storage on the streets? What is your opinion on a hole that's used for storage in the streets? What would you put in it if you could? Could you fit into it? Would you take something?
Weapons of mass destruction?
You could put some of that in there.
Yeah.
So, weapons. Oh, that's interesting. Do you think any? Oh no. All right. So, you know, who would have thought of putting weapons of mass destruction into a little hole like this? It's possible, you know. Maybe what we should do is we should blow up this entire hole, just in case it has some weapons of mass destruction, you know, to be on the safe side. I don't know how logical that really is, but what do you think about weapons of mass destruction in this hole? Well, he is a fast runner, isn't he? All right. So back to the issue of just standing like this and doing nothing for the entire show, right? Something to think about. Something to wonder. What do you guys think about weapons of mass destruction in this hole?
Absolutely.
Will you put anything in there?
Yeah, why not?
What will fit in there? Can you fit in there?
I don't know about me.
You don't think you could fit? Well, he may have a good valid point. So I, the Zigzag Wanderer, I'm going to have to just conclude the Zigzag Wanderings and tell all of you that I don't even have anything to tell all of you, actually. I'm completely forgotten what I was going to say. But no, I do want to tell all of you that a hole on the streets isn't always just a hole on the street. And standing in the street is a good idea, especially if one were to do that for the entire duration of the show.